Good morning. This is Doug Jones at Buyers Realty in San Jose. And I want to tell you some things you can do this morning to save yourself a lot of stress when you sell your house. Now, I'm going to put stress on me because I just got new glasses and they wanted me to get those progressive lenses. I refused to do it. I can't read what I've got here. So I was going to get a big magnifying glass too. So bear with me. I've got to read this way. But here's some things you can do. This could just make it a lot easier and things that people should do up front. Now, we represent buyers and sellers, and we see these sins committed by the other side all the time. And it really makes for a bumpy road if you don't do these things up front. The first thing I recommend you do is get a net sheet from your realtor. A net sheet will tell you how much money you're going to get. So I'm going to show you all the expenses that are going to be involved. And you may as well know those right now and get that out of the way. So get a net sheet from your realtor. Begin to declutter immediately. I've had customers, I'm sure every realtor's had customers, who didn't start packing until 3 or 4 days after the house was sold. And sometimes it takes them 30 days to get out. Start decluttering now. Get a pod. Put a pod down the street or in front of your house and start putting things in that pod and getting things out of the house immediately. Go ahead and get a property inspection. Let me tell you why. Property inspection may uncover things you don't know about. They could be minor, they could be major. If they're major, you want to know about them because you've got to negotiate them or get them repaired. If it's minor, something you can probably do right away. And if that inspector, now I leave it up to my property inspector to tell me if I need a roof, a chimney, a termite, those type of things. But I recommend getting everything that your property inspector suggests you get, and do it now. Complete the real estate forms on the seller end. You've got a lot of forms you've got to complete. Go ahead and get those signed. Get every one of them signed up front. Get the transfer disclosure signed up front. That's something that we have to do in California. Every sale has to have a transfer disclosure. Get the seller questionnaire signed up front. And make sure your realtor puts these things on the listing, on the MLS. Oh, I can't read my writing. I can't read. Oh, I know what it is. Check for your fire alarm. Make sure you've got your smoke detectors in place. Make sure you got your carbon monoxide detector in place, and you just want to make sure of those things. And also something we've had recently: the hot water heaters require 2 straps. So make sure you got 2 straps and they're secured properly. Prepare for the appraiser. The appraiser is going to come out to the house, and recently the appraiser has been going into the attic and taking a picture. They go to crawl space and take a picture. So make sure those areas are clear so the appraiser can do those and get those pictures. Also the fence. We've had a lot of appraisals lately where there's a broken board or something. Fix those things before the appraiser comes, or the appraiser is going to want to come back and make sure it's fixed. Once your realtor has done all these things and you put these things on the MLS, look at the multiple listing service listing yourself, because it's easy to make mistakes. Make sure that it has the right number of bedrooms, right number of bathrooms, has the right type of carpet, has everything on there. So just make sure you do those things. If you do these things, you're going to have probably a quicker sale, you're going to have a smoother sale, and you're going to have a more comfortable, less stress, because you know something? If you're buying, you got stress on the other side. So you may as well just reduce your stress as much as you can. Recommend you do these things and have a good sale. I'm Doug Jones, Buyers Realty, 408-209-6773. And my California BRE number is 0097-9517.